Hi guys, and welcome to this week's Alakazam Video Blog. Hello H.
Hello Andy.
We are here
Andrew
again.
Paul.
We are here with this week's video blog.
Yep.
There's been lots going on.
There has been a hell of a lot going on.
Yeah, so we had a new site go live last week.
Yep.
A few teething problems, but you know,
It's expected.
Yeah, and Alakazam crew were on it and sorted them out. So that's good.
Yeah.
Everything is working towards the way that we would like it to.
Forum's still growing.
Forum's still growing.
Nearly 100 users now.
Yeah, but we've got to agree that the functionality on the site is amazing. Yeah,
We've heard a lot of feedback of that it's easy to navigate, which is obviously the most important thing. But also it looks nice.
Yeah.
As from our point of view, it's nice to, I don't know, log on to something and work every day at something that looks so pretty.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, it's certainly got the functionality that we're pushing for.
Yeah.
And also, quite rightly, the site is looking fab. It really does look good. And you'll still notice changes as they're going on anyway. Yeah. But yeah, so that's been exciting news. We also have a sale running. We have the Black Friday sale currently running. And people are going crazy for those prices.
Crazy sale.
So the post room is currently at full spec.
My mum's hair is like this.
Yeah. And yeah, it's currently at full spec, so that is being worked on. And we have a new release as well.
Yes.
We do. We have the fabulous pin.
Which is out now.
Yes.
So by the time we've seen this, we are already sending them out.
Yeah, so if you haven't checked it out already, this is the fantastic pin by Mark Paul. When Mark did his Academy Accidental-ism at the beginning of the year, or towards the beginning of the year, pin was the routine that everybody was talking about, amongst all the other great stuff.
And deservedly so, because it is a brilliant routine.
Yeah, and as is typical of Mark Paul's thinking, it's devious in method, very direct in its approach, and some strong routines to go with it as well. So it certainly is a favourite with our customers currently. So this
and even look at that.
Yeah,
the box is beautiful.
Yeah. I commented the other day that because my wife used to work for Boots, and I obviously spent a lot of time in there if I go and see her at work, and this would not look out of place in amongst all the other lovely goodies that are at the perfume and aftershave counter at Boots.
Beautiful.
Or House of Fraser or something like that. It looks class. It really does. And the props that are included inside are made to the highest quality, designed to last. But you can buy refills for it as well, which is worth.
Another thing also, sorry, talking about the refills, is that I don't know whether it's still on and stuff like that, but a feature of the new site is that when you go through and add a product, for example, pinned to your basket, it comes up with a discount for refills. Yeah. So if you know it's going to be something you're going to be performing more than once, then you can get refills at a cheaper price. And it's the same with other things. For example, contact. You can get the trick, and then you can get discount on the refills if you use it a lot. Yeah. So
what H is basically saying is that you check out lots of products on our site, and there will be additionals such as refills that you can buy at a discounted price. So that's well worth checking out. The pop-up box will come up, and if you want to buy the refills and save yourself a bit of money, then it's there to take advantage of. It's enough talking about PIM for just a second. I think we should check out a trailer for it.
You have a secret. It's a secret that you haven't told anyone. It's a secret that you don't tell your best mate. You probably don't even tell your partner. You keep this secret really close to your chest. What am I talking about? I'm talking about your PIN, your personal identification number. It is a secret that you really do hold dear. The thing is, I know your secret. So welcome to PIN. Now what I've created here is a brand new concept in mentalism. What you do is you have somebody come up on stage, or you could perform this in close-up parlor situation, and they write their PIN number on a card and it's inserted into this envelope. You can clearly show both sides of the envelope before the card is inserted and after the card is inserted. And yet, I know exactly what your PIN number is. And of course, you're not just restricted to personal identification numbers. The spectator could think of anything, whether it's a country, whether it's their pet's name, or the first person they kissed. The important thing is that you will have instant access to that information. It's self-working, it's easy, and you're going to love this principle. My name's Mark Paul. Welcome to PIN.
So that is the amazing Mark Paul pin, and it truly is a wonderful utility item. Just thinking and watching the trailer there, one of the things that you should also bear in mind, as it's the same with all Alakazam products, they come with a code as well, so you can register it. Anybody that's bought pin, or if you buy pin later on, any bonus material, any additional thoughts, handlings, will be added into your accounts automatically. Already this morning when I came in, Peter said, do you know what, I've been thinking about Mark Paul's routine that he uses with PIN, which is a two-person version, and I've got this, and he told me about the idea, and I thought, wow, that's really good. So you know, we never stop thinking about products and their uses. So check it out. PIN is up and ready and shipping as we speak. You will not be disappointed. And also check out, if you haven't done already, Mark Paul's Accimentalism Academy, because it was a fantastic academy, and the one that everybody was talking about.
That is today our best-selling academy course ever.
Yeah.
And it was incredible. When you think about how much material was on there, and workable material as well, and even the information. I know a lot of academies have information in it. It's not just the tricks, but in there, once again, there was so much information apart from the tricks that you can take on board. Do you know what I mean? It's beautiful.
And that's it. And he did have tons that he shared with us. So check it out if you haven't done already, as well as previous academies that are there for you to take a look at. As we speak, Peter is sending out. That wasn't a plug, but mine included. Peter is sending out a newsletter as we speak, just basically letting people know that the academies, the past academies, are now there as downloads, so you can go in and check those out. As we're on the subject of academies, as this is being recorded, last night you had Ben Williams do his academy.
We did have Ben Williams, and it was lovely.
Yeah.
Once again, we're trying to, at the academy, we're trying to obviously offer a wide range of courses for a wider audience, and yesterday was no exception, because we done everyday magic.
Right.
So it involved sugar packets.
Yeah.
It involved condoms, not gonna lie, but it was quite funny.
It's a little bit diversity there.
It is a little bit diversity, but it was really funny stuff, and it was I don't know, it was really just chilled. It was a really nice evening, and the stuff on there was really good. I know it. Basically, the whole theme of the night was stuff where you look like you're not doing anything, and then you just reach over, just pick up something, and then just perform something with that.
Right, okay.
He'd done a really nice coin in sugar packet thing, which was really good. So that is worth it already.
So it's kind of like impromptu, but planned impromptu magic.
Yeah.
Right, okay. So yeah, it's a very powerful tool. Just being planned. Not planned, you know it's planned, but actually it comes across to the audience that it's just impromptu.
Which it looks like real magic, so it's really cool.
For those of you that aren't familiar with Ben's work, he has released some cracking effects over the years, and he really has some offbeat ideas when it comes to magic. One of the effects that he released is an effect called Linko.
Linko, yes.
Hence the reason why we have this.
We've got this.
So this is actually a fairly recent effect. I think it was out in the last years, maybe 2 years. But this is an effect that lots of people will probably be familiar with, as well as some others that he's released to the magic fraternity over the years that he's been performing.
Yeah, so it's basically people familiar with linking mints.
Yeah, I think so.
So it's linking mints, but it takes it a step further. So you can show a polo packet, you can show both sides, and then as soon as you want to, you can just twist it, and then if you just pull, you should be able to take one of the mints with the hole in it, as the polo slogan is, and then just leave it on there. So now You've got the linked mints on there, and you can hand that out, and they are real mints as well. So
lovely. So you've got an ending to what would be just a standard effect, the linking mints with a bonus.
Also, I'm not sure, it probably is, but I know you can get rubber mints, can't you? Where they're not real. But he teaches you on there how to link mints and then give them to people so they can eat the linked mints, which is quite cool. I don't know if you can do that on every day, but it was just I didn't realise you could do that, so it was quite nice.
So that's great. So Ben Williams, his academy was yesterday. That's going to be available now to purchase. And casual, close-up casual impromptu magic, I think
something
it's called.
Like that, yeah.
So it's all to do with seemingly impromptu magic that is planned. So you
but there, once again, there was a diversity. I know I just talked about a couple of things, but there was sugar packets, there was coin stuff in there, and card stuff in there as well. So very, very beautiful.
Brilliant. Whilst we're on the subject of academies, we are very excited because our next academy is the fabulous Boris Wilde. I'm sure that everybody that is watching today's vlog, a little bit of a just behind me there. I'm sure that everybody who's watching today's vlog will be familiar with Boris's work. He's a FISM winner. He's one of the judges, or he's the lead judge on the FISM card magic panel, or the close-up magic panel. He's won numerous awards, he's featured in numerous magazines, he's released numerous products. He really is a force to be reckoned with. All card magic, but with lots of different themes, from stuff that is done to music to stuff that has patter. Very funny, very engaging, and that will be reflected in his academy. So even though it is all on card magic, it will be stuff that will appeal to a broad range of people, because it's neither, it isn't difficult, it's just a broad spectrum of different material. So that would be good, and he would be talking about the one thing that he's most famous for, which is the Boris Wilde Mark deck, which I'm sure is probably used by lots and lots of magicians. I know it's certainly a popular deck, and one that has gained a lot of popularity worldwide with a lot of professional working magicians. So I think the first day will be on the Boris Wilde Mark deck and things that he uses it for, like card at any number, plots, impossible location type effects. So that is worth taking note of in its very own right. And then the second day is just other card magic.
It's also good because I know Mark deck is kind of, I feel like when I first got into magic, a Mark deck is something I always wanted to have, but I only really knew a couple of things with it. And I know we've just got in the passport to Mark deck, which is to do with the DMCs. So we've got them in, but the day one on the course is all about Mark deck. So if you've got a Mark deck and I'm not sure how to use it, he will explain some routines that will make it work.
And like I said, Boris is always a very engaging performer, and you know, card magic might not be the thing that you're totally into, but I guarantee you will get something out of this course.
Yeah, definitely.
Even if it's just one effect, I guarantee that effect will be worth the price of the course in its own right. So lots of value for money there, I feel, and it should be at the early bird price as well.
Yeah, it should be.
So
and also,
worth checking out.
Talking about all of the experience, you're getting all of that and all the routines for such a good price anyway. So even if, I know you're going to love the tricks anyway, but even if the tricks, I don't know. Well, you're going to love the tricks anyway.
Yeah, there's no doubt. No doubt.
I don't know where I was going with that, because I know you will love it.
So. Boris's reputation precedes him, and you know, you are going to get A-class material, as is the case with all of the academies.
And the bags of experience you get along with that as well.
That's it.
It's crazy.
Yeah, so check it out. That's Boris Wilde's Academy. That is up for sale for purchase now. So check it out. That will be next week, which is, it's a 2-day course.
It is a 2-day course, yeah.
The 27th, 28th or 28th, 29th, 7 PM UK time. So check that out on our site now. So,
done it again, haven't I?
I do this. Someone commented on this recently.
I always interrupt Andy by accident. I don't mean to, but
I think it's planned.
Yeah,
I certainly think it's planned.
I was just going to say that with talking about the academies, you can now download them in a quality of your choice. So if your internet isn't the best, you can download it in a lower quality, or if it's good, you can download it in higher quality and watch whenever you want.
And one of the comments that Peter made to me earlier on is that the academies look fantastic on that black background in people's accounts. They really kind of stand out as well, which is good.
I'm going to say one more time as well. I know I said this last time, but Do you know what I'm going to say?
No.
Right.
No.
Right then. On the Academy section, just to the right, you've got a little list of the academies, and that is an individual column, and that's got an individual scroll bar.
Yeah.
So if you think you're missing some academies, they're going to be in that little scroll bar. So just go just to the right of it, and then scroll in that. Not the whole web page, just that little section, and then you'll find all of your academies there.
And remember, when you're purchasing an academy, there should be a pop-up box as well. You must be logged into your account. Otherwise, the system doesn't know who it's supposed to allocate that to.
Where's it going?
Where's it?
I don't know.
Oh, lovely little jingle there.
That's the system.
Love it. So just bear that in mind. But there should be a pop-up box that just comes up and says you need to be logged into your account.
Beautiful.
So
we've said that, and we've said the academies. Yeah.
We have. Yeah.
I'll leave that.
Yeah. Stand that up there. So last week we set a competition. I said. On the back of the academy, I said, that my trailer for my academy had aired. Yeah. All right, and there were things that I was wearing at the end of the trailer. Yeah, comedy props. One of them was
every day.
All right,
you come into work sometimes wearing that.
I do because I love it so much. I have a pen that flashes. I have a red nose. Well, I have a red nose anyway. But I have a little red spongy nose. I have a set of bunny ears. And then there was something that I said was missing. All right? So what was missing, H?
The googly eyes.
The googly eyes. That was what was missing. The googly eyes. The ones that fall out. Yeah? So we have chosen a winner. There was quite a few people that came in and said the answer. So paying attention, which is what we love. The person that won was Craig Morris. So Craig, congratulations. If you would like to just email into sales@alakazam.co.uk your address, we will get a set of Academy Elites posted out to you. So they'll be out in the post to you. I was thinking about this week's competition, because it would just try and mix it up a little bit, right? And we're going to test this out. All right, I don't know if it'll be hard or not.
It's fun.
We're going to test this out. So I love classical music. Yeah. So. I love classical music, right? So in the morning, the presenter in the morning, he has this thing that he runs called Carpe Diem Clue. All right. So basically, the idea is that it'll be a sentence that is formed out of. Well, hopefully it'll make sense. There's a sentence that I'm going to say in a second, and it will relate to an Alakazam subject. So in today's one, it will relate to a Alakazam product.
Oh.
All right. So I think it's only fair that I give you an example.
Yeah.
So one of the examples could be unique assassins. Okay. So if you think about it, unique assassins, unique could mean elite, and assassins killers. So it could be killer elite.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you get the idea, right? Yeah. Obviously, I can't use that one for. I might use it in the future and just like sneak.
I bet
they
forget about it.
Realizes. And maybe tweak it a little bit. So today's one is bowling over the deceased. All right. So that's the Carpe Diem clue. Bowling over the deceased. So it's an Alakazam product. It's been out for quite a few years. All right. So if you can name it, then you win yourself a set of Academy Elites. All right. So same as normal. Just send in your answers to sales@alakazam.co.uk. We'll pick a winner.
Yep.
And then we'll announce it on the next vlog.
I've got no idea what that is, I'm not going to lie.
Ah, right, that's good. So
I'll try and work out with you guys.
Yeah.
And then maybe I can pick myself to win.
You can't enter though. Oh dear. You can't enter.
Right, so definitely banned. Competition's set.
Yeah, competition's set.
Should we go to this next?
Yeah. So you asked me earlier on why I thought about why I mentioned volition.
I did.
All right. So before we discuss it, I think that it would be worth just checking out a trailer.
Guys, my wife Jenny believes that she's a psychic, and she gave me 4 envelopes today: yellow, green, red and blue. Do me a favour, just give those a mix up. And can you deal them out as if you were dealing the game of poker?
Steve Cook's volition is more than just an effect, it's a system. Volition allows you to perform a bank night style effect in a close-up or walk-around setting.
You gave yourself the blue envelope, and she knew you would not have the green envelope. It's uncanny Her skills are amazing. If we open up the green envelope, you'll see inside here, there's a message that says, you will have the green envelope. I don't know how she knows. But over here, the one female in the group, she wrote a message that says, you wear women's clothing. But the one she gave for me, and remember you shuffled and you dealt, actually says, don't forget to pick up the shopping on the way home. And she even gave them the money.
Volition is ultra clean, super fair, and get this, everything, and I mean everything, is totally examinable. My name is Peter Nardi. Welcome to Volition.
So that's the wonderful Volition by Steve Cook. It truly is a great effect. What I love about this, a few years back I went to Blackpool. I don't normally go to Blackpool when the convention's on, I normally man the shop, but the year before last I went to Blackpool, and one of the effects that I chose to dem was Volition. And it was great because people were coming over, and it does, you know, it performed with several people. We don't have several people here. And people were coming over with their groups, you know, their friends that were attending the convention with, and I would perform Volition. And immediately I perform it. I would do the presentation. There was a couple of different presentations that I used, but what was great about it is that 4 people would see it, or 3 people would see it, and they were immediately sort of like, yeah, I'll take one. So that was good for us. But what I love about it is the fact that, as it says in the trailer, there's nothing added or taken away. It is literally just the 4 envelopes and the outcome that you saw there.
It's actually insane. Like when you think about it, there's 4 envelopes. They mix them out. They deal them out. It's insane. Also, what I like about it is the fact that, I mean, obviously, you know, you can do this anyway, but you can put whatever you want in the envelopes. You can have money in there. You can have, I think there was money on the trailer. There. You can have, I don't know, just a funny lines in there. Exactly. You want.
And there's a great comedy presentation that is on here that Peter has, as well as just some other ideas. Also, when you register this product, Steve has some bonus ideas that he has in there that uses the Volition envelopes, which are just, you know, typical Steve Cook thinking, really. Just lovely, very direct, very to the point, great presentation, great method as well. Very, very easy to do. There are bank nights out there that range from, you know, overhandled, I think, in a lot of respects, to, you know, minimal handling. Some are great, some are not. Volition can be tailored to suit. And it really, the method is so simple, it's something that you don't have to think about. Literally, I could take this out of my pocket or out of my case at a gig and go straight into it.
And the good thing about it as well is it's not like a double-ended envelope, it's nothing like that. You don't have to worry about them opening the envelope because they are just normal envelopes. They can open up everything, they can do whatever with them, and it's fine.
In fact, when I was at Blackpool, the very last day I performed this, and one of the guys that I was performing it with, or for, he had his partner with him. And she opened the wrong end of she opened the envelope, not from the flap. She opened it from the sealed gummed end, and H is right, they are just normal envelopes. And so she actually destroyed the envelope inadvertently, because I think she thought that there might be something wrong with it. You can have that happen, but you know, they will not find anything. That's the beauty of it. One last thing to mention about these, you get not only the DVD with the ideas on it, the bonus material, but you also get 2 different size envelopes, one for parlour stroke stage, one for close up.
Beautiful.
So you get the options to
and we can't stress enough, make sure you register your products, because you do get a hell of a lot of bonus routines on all of our products.
And continue to get bonus routines. So if we think of a routine that, you know, we think worth putting on there as bonus material, we'll upload it, you get it for free.
We're constantly playing at a shop, we're constantly playing with stuff. On the train, we're constantly playing with stuff. So if even the smallest little idea, we'll film it and put it in there, because that might spark an even bigger and better idea for you guys. So we just try and just keep on it, add. And it was all free of charge, so even more beautiful.
Exactly. So that is Volition by Steve Cook. check it out now. Check out all of Steve Cook's products because they're all great. But check out Volition and give it a whirl today.
Beautiful, beautiful. Right, are we moving on to the last?
We are. We saved it. We've saved this for last. All right. Not because it's the best, but this is a new product that is going to go on sale. Well, it'll probably be up on sale when this actually airs.
Ooh,
I would have thought.
Beautiful.
So we have always had a good relationship with Michael Vincent. We've released 4 DVDs with him over the years, as well as product, as well as doing academies with him. Michael is, I think it's fairly safe to say, one of the UK's best magicians.
He's actually a role model. Every time he comes in here, you just think, wow.
Yeah, that's it. And I was trying to explain to someone a few days back that with him as well, he's just like the complete package. He's technically excellent. He's always immaculately dressed. Presentation, you just get lost in the presentations. You can just sit there and listen to him for hours.
He's always got a voice like David Attenborough. Or Morgan Freeman, where you can just listen to her voice, like they just speak about anything. He could speak about Tesco takeaway, and you'll be like,
that is true. and he's such a learned man as well, and he knows about so many different subjects, and outside of magic as well. So he is just a pleasure to always work with, always see perform, and always talk to as well. So middle of the year. I had the pleasure of spending the day with Michael here at Alakazam HQ, actually in this very room.
It wasn't.
And we filmed another DVD with him. So this is a single disc DVD. However, having been party to the fact that having seen the material firsthand over the course of that day and had the conversation with him from 10 o'clock till like 5 o'clock that afternoon.
We literally went the whole day.
It was the whole day. I couldn't express how much stuff was covered, how much tips, ideas he actually shared. And you're going to get your money's worth with Michael, because he engages with people in conversation, and that is exactly what it was. And I cannot stress this enough, and you'll see this on the DVD as well. It is a conversation with Michael, because he's very enthusiastic and passionate about the magic that he performs and talks about. So the DVD in question is this. This is Synergy.
What beautiful packaging.
Yeah, wow. This is due to go on release probably when you see this. It's certainly going to be over the weekend, so probably when this vlog goes live. This is Synergy. Like I said, this is a 1-disc DVD. There's a complete range of material on here, mostly card magic, but there is coin magic on here as well. And
that's so good. I'm not even going to say what it is, that's so good.
So if I was to tell you that there is, I mean, all the routines on here are great. All of the routines on here are great. If I was to tell you that there is one effect on here that, for me, and having discussed this and seen Michael perform it at the Magic Circle and for Peter and H as well, is worth the price of the DVD on its own, then that should tell you how much or how highly I value the material that is covered on here. There is brilliant stuff on here. There is a lot of original thinking. There is some thinking also behind some effects an effect by Ed Marlowe. There's a routine on here that was inspired by Steve Forte and Jason England. So that is one routine that if you was to learn that on its own, you get your money's worth. It truly is a great DVD, and I am extremely happy that this is going to be out in time for Christmas.
And it's also as well, it's great to learn stuff from Michael Vincent and people like that, because there's often times when you're sitting down at a table and you've got loads of people around you and they're like, can you show us something? And you can't just go to this person and show them something. And this is quality magic where you can show to the whole table. And the stories that go along with it are so
there are performance pieces in here, there's commercial stuff that you will use, the material ranges in skill level as well, so don't think you know it's going to be something that you're not going to be able to do, because there is all sorts of different material covered on here. There's approaches to sleight of hand that you might not have thought about, and also, and this is why Michael likes to continue conversations about magic, he has this school of thought which is the chain of excellence, and you've got to understand that Mike in his younger years had the opportunities to meet people through Alan Allen, like Vernon, like Larry Jennings, like Michael Skinner, like Slidini, all these wonderful people that we're never going to get the chance to meet, but Mike actually managed to meet them, he managed to spend time with them, he managed to learn from them, and that is what he's passing on to us. So it is a fabulous DVD. It's going to be worth checking out. I believe the price is $24.99, and seriously, given the amount of material on there, that's great value, and that should be up for ordering, or pre-order at the very least. Now, one last thing to say. So I got in before you then. That was good. Right. One last thing to say, that if you check out, if you go in and you put this in your basket, there will be again a pop-up that pops up and says, have you considered these products here? Other effects that are linked to this or might be involved with Michael Vincent. And yeah, that when it pops up, you can save. Yeah. The more you buy, the more you save, as well as the points that you get and the loyalty scheme. Yeah. So that is worth checking out.
And a lot of the times as well, say you bought this course, say you bought this DVD even, you might get a discount on his course, which once again is great because you've got something to learn. It's downloaded straight into your account. Yeah. Go stream straight into your account. You can watch it there and then whilst this arrives. And even on the Academy, you learn so much good stuff. It's insane. Yeah,
yeah, it is. And I had the pleasure of hosting the two Academies as well. So
beautiful.
Big Michael Vincent fan. So check it out. I think before we leave, we should just leave them with the trailer, though. I think that's fair.
Should we end on the trailer? So should we say goodbyes now? Should we
yes, that would be good. Right. Okay. So guys, thank you again for joining us on this week's Alakazam Video Blog. We've talked about Volition.
Yep.
Steve Cook. We've talked about Pin by the fabulous Mark Paul, Ben Williams Academy, and the fabulous Boris Wilde that will be airing next Wednesday and Thursday, 7 PM UK time. Yep. Thank you for joining me again, H.
Thank you for joining as well.
Well, yeah, I was kind of here, wasn't I?
Yeah, you was here before.
Yeah, so thank you very much. If you enjoy the Alakazam video blogs, then please show your appreciation, leave a review. That would be lovely. We always love looking to see what people are saying. If you had any feedback as well, just let us know. Send it in to sales@alakazam.co.uk or give us a call in the shop.
Last time I saw the email from Doug Heath and I'm not happy. I'm just ending it at that.
Oh right, sorry Doug. It's got to be football.
Right, go to the trailer now. Go to the trailer now.
Yeah, all right.
Because you did it at a point in time when you couldn't help but tell the truth. And now watch.
So guys, that's it for